I thought I would go nuts. This is the coolest puzzle I've ever 3D printed. So scary, guys, it's so tough. That's why it's a devil's puzzle. To be honest, I wanted to stop. That feeling when you realize that the most difficult part is yet to come. Hey everyone, I'm Cubastic. We're used to overcoming difficulties and solving the most difficult problems with you. But today I have a puzzle, perhaps not the most difficult, but very interesting, with a cool idea and a mysterious and terrifying name. This is called the Devil's Puzzle. This is its main part in black, and inside there are two playing fields, easy and hard, which we will have to fill with these details, which have completely different shapes, and it seems to me that I know why this puzzle has such a name, because these forms are so aggressive, sharp, are really somehow associated with the devil. But perhaps they call it that way because it is really difficult. I really don't know, but I 3D printed this puzzle. It was printed completely unfolded like this, and it's cool that it functions and unfolds like this. Nice! 3D printing! Cool! Thanks for the new puzzles! So, let me remind you that the task is to place these 4 details. Well, for starters, of course, let's try to put them in the easy one. Let's see how easy it is, and then see if hard really hard. I hope you understand. While I turn on the stopwatch, I recommend that you subscribe to the channel and like this video. It's so simple, folks. If you subscribe to the channel and like it, I will be so pleased and I will work even harder for you. Moreover, I have prepared really cool puzzles and cool content for you, so in order not to miss, subscribe and hit the bell. Hit the like in advance, as always. If you don't like the video, you can remove it at the end and write a comment about what was wrong. So now I will start the timer. Start. So we have an easy one. You know, I have solved a lot of similar puzzles with the task of placing all the parts in the frame. But here, as in any other puzzle of this format, you can turn over and put the part on any side you like. Look, it can have 8 positions. This, even more positions, because they can somehow lie diagonally. Now the most important thing is to find the largest adjoining area of one part to another, so that there is as little space between them as possible. For example, look, these parts are placed really well. In general, there is enough space, but will it be possible to fit this? I think yes, it's easy level, it should be fast. Although, in reality, not everything is so easy. You know, I'm not worried now, but I'm starting to get nervous that I can't solve it quickly. Here it says easy, here it says that everything is simple. For some reason it's not easy for me. Oh, look! This is a cool position. So far I'm not trying to be guided by some kind of super logic. The only thing I want is to solve the puzzle faster and not to look for some secret passages, secret positions of every detail. Just randomly, and then we will see if I'm doing it right or not. So, looks like I'm doing it right. No, it definitely won't fit in here. Well, that was not bad. I was always amazed not only by people who solve complex puzzles, but also by people who actually created them. To create a puzzle, you need not only to be able to solve it, you also need to… Oh, by the way, look how well these details have been matched here. You also need to understand how this puzzle should work. You also need to make it complex, interesting, beautiful and with an interesting story or idea. Such as this Devil's Puzzle. So far it really scares me that it is so difficult to solve. Well, here is this option, so far it is the most compact one. I don't know how it happened, but I don't like that we missed a lot of space here. And I really don't like this sharp corner. This one. It is so tricky, to be honest. To place it correctly, you need to somehow insert another part at the right side of this one. But on the left side of this detail, there is also such a weird sharp piece, which anyway will cut off a wall part of free space. Guys, check out the ArtMe channel. It's my friend's channel, he's an artist and he makes really amazing stuff. Also, the task is complicated by the fact that the elements have too irregular shape. I still can't remember what each of these elements look like and how you can interact with them. It is much more difficult than just placing some identical square parts or triangular or some simple shapes, but here they are. I would not say that they are easy. So this is a cool position. Look, I don't remember whether we had it or not, but let's have it. So, looks like a good option. But this little detail, look, literally a little bit of space is missing and one such small triangle turned out to be out of here. Okay, well, so far this is the coolest solution we have found in 12 minutes. Well, this is not easy at all, I can tell you, that's for sure. There is not even some kind of logic in the actions. I mean, I just do it according to the theorem of hope, as I always passed exams at school. Hope, it always helps you out. Like it if you do it too. Maybe 3 parts need to be placed. Maybe just 3? I don't like that it's so difficult, but you know what I actually like? I like that we have such a heart here. Despite the fact that this is a devil's puzzle, there is a place for like. How cute that is. I can't figure out what the secret of this puzzle is, but I've been solving the easy level for 30 minutes now. How is this possible? I don't know, but I'm not going to give up. I didn't really know that it would take me so long to solve this puzzle. It says easy right there. Easy is easy. And here, well... a little bit. Really a little bit missing every time. Horrible. So... oh... here it is! Stop! Damn! I just said that I couldn't solve it, you see, and it worked out right away. 31 minutes to solve an easy level. And there is still a hard one to come. Despite the fact that the easy level turned out to be not easy at all, I still managed to solve it and we will move on to the hard one. Moving on to the hard level, naturally it would be so cool if I would just, you know... What? It can't be! It's impossible! To solve hard? In theory, come on, if that happens, I'll be really surprised. Close. No, it didn't work. If it worked out, I would be so crazy. Oh, well. Damn. Really? God. So let's try it again. Look, it's okay for now. Oh, really? No, whew, thanks goodness, my god. I thought I was out of my mind. If there was such a secret here, it would really be the devil's puzzle. To be honest, I would have wanted to stop, because if there is such a secret in this puzzle, nobody really prepared me for this. We start the hard level, hopefully it will take me less time, although this is silly. Let's do this. We will continue the countdown and click on the round. The first result was solved here, and the second will be the second round, but you see the total time of solving this puzzle on your screen. We solved the hard one, let's go! That feeling when you realize that the most difficult part is yet to come. Whoa! That's it. My perfectionist mind is happy. It fits. Well, of course, according to the rules of life, this will never fit in here. Okay, this one fits well here, it's perfect. Well, it would be too easy if everything worked like that. Does this one fit in here? This one fits perfectly here? Well, it can't be. It can't be that simple, you see? No. Guys, subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications, because in one of the following videos I will try to solve a casino puzzle, one of the most trickiest puzzles I've ever seen in my life. Well, that's it, I'm again here with this detail, with the position. I know it won't work here. I cannot find even some geometric names for these parts, and I cannot even classify them in any way. This is still the difficulty. Hard, and these details and the shape of the frame, they are specially made in such a way that you put the obvious detail in the obvious space. But it will be 100% wrong, because we have already tested all the obvious options and none of this led to the correct solution. Therefore, here it is necessary to avoid the obvious solutions as much as possible. Literally a millimeter is missing, a small triangle here. So far this is the coolest position we have come to. See, this triangle is vile, it's just messing up with me. It prevented me from solving this puzzle right now. Madness! Again I go along with this puzzle and solve the most obvious options that it has to offer, the most obvious. It starts to annoy me, I really can't beat this puzzle yet. So far it is trickier than me, meanwhile it's been 48 minutes. Oh, look. Folks, I'm not sure how, but I have solved this puzzle. I decided to do it in a non-standard way, and it worked. Oh my god! Damn it! In an hour and 2 minutes. It's so tough. This is the coolest puzzle I've ever 3D printed. Wow, folks, it's really important to think outside the box and puzzles. Just take a look at it. Who could have guessed that it is solved in this way? It turned out so easy. This is the simplest drawing, the one that I have folded many times, but without one strip. I just initially decided to take the most difficult part, and with this corner, which was constantly messing up with me, I put it in the farthest corner. And it matched here that this corner touched the wall, this one touched the wall, and this corner touched this corner. So we can move diagonally. Then I made the second part, which I also liked least of all because it is not easy, and I put it like this. And here I noticed that the band of some detail can perfectly fit into these details. I took it, placed it, and then it came to me that it can work. Damn it! This is why this is a devil's puzzle, because it cannot be solved in the usual way. Guys, I think this is worthy of a like. By the way, the funniest thing is that I solved the difficult level 1 minute faster than the easy one. Hard was easier for me. Well, again guys, the whole point is that there is an experience in solving puzzles, and you understand why it is so useful to pump your brains with puzzles. If you want to continue doing this, then subscribe to the channel, like the videos. I will be so thankful for your support, and next time we will solve something really difficult. Well, that was me, Cubastic, bye everyone and have a good time. Just imagine, long story short, I went to the site where I took a model of this puzzle, read it, and everyone writes that this puzzle is called the Devil's Puzzle because it is impossible to solve it. Some dude was trying to solve this puzzle with the help of artificial intelligence. Some dude created a program that will automatically fit all the options. And they didn't succeed, and I did it. I solved this Devil's Puzzle, damn it. Nobody really made it, man. All comments say that it is impossible to solve it. Well, people just give up too quickly.